Good evening.
And this is Pound Boxing, the voice of new generation. Pull back, no punches. Like predictions for the first week of May. And first of all, sorry you guys, my voice is a little bit gone, so bear with me on this episode. I'm gonna try to get through it as best as I can. We're gonna go talk about the fights that are coming up in the first week of May. So here we go. Joel Julio versus Ishe Smith.
Ishe Smith coming off a long layoff, and he's a technical boxer, but
you gotta go with Joel Julio. You gotta go with the power punching in this fight, man. If only because he's been more active in the last couple of years, whereas Ishe Smith has been in February of last year, February the year before that. I mean, It's like a year layoff, and then he had a fight not too long ago. But I mean, inactivity in this one.
The only loss in Joel Julio's career was against Carlos Quintana. Can't say much about that since Paul Williams just lost to Quintana, and 28 out of 30 victories are by KO.
Look for 31. The next one, the comeback fight, Johnny Tapia versus Jose Alonso. Look for Tapia to win this one by KO or late decision.
I used to love Tapia, just watching him fight back in the day. I don't think he's the same Tapia. We know he's not the same Tapia.
Definitely not the same Tapia.
I don't know if it's the money or is the cocaine habit or anything like that, getting away from that. Tapia, I love this kid, and I do want to see him retire though.
Tapia, let me tell you this, Tapia was one of my favorite fighters of all time. I used to always watch his fights. Nigel, he would vouch for that.
Oh yeah.
He was what I used to call the Puerto Rican killer because he used to assassinate any Puerto Rican that got in his way, and for that fact, anybody that got in his way. I love to see him fight, but I think right now it's getting a little bit late in the game, and you need to just call it quits. Although I think they did cherry pick this opponent for him so that he can look good, and hopefully this will be a farewell fight and not a comeback fight.
Exactly.
Moving on to the next one, we got Peter Manfredo Jr. versus Luis Lopez.
If you can have anybody who is like a speed bump or what we call in Puerto Rico los muertos, this is the guy right here in front of you, man.
Definitely. Look for Peter Manfredo to work his magic and get a nice knockout early in the fight.
Yeah.
If not, definitely a decision. But I don't think there's any chance that Luis Lopez is winning this one.
I don't think they even know him in his own house.
Moving on to the next one, we got Joan Guzman versus Alex Arthur. I see Alex Arthur as a decent opponent, but Joan Guzman's boxing abilities is through the roof.
It's all about the skills, baby. He's gonna go in there. He's gonna shoe shine him. He's gonna do outbox him. He's gonna like the guru used to say in the last video. He's gonna monkey around for a little bit. But Joan Guzman is just so far above this guy in skills alone. There's a disparity again in the boxing skills and in somebody who's just a good boxer. So I mean, look for Joan Guzman to outclass this guy.
Definitely. Next fight we got Firat Arslan versus Darnell Dingling Man Wilson.
I'm gonna go with Dingling, baby.
Definitely. I'm looking at Dingling Man all day long. Darnell Wilson.
I'm looking for a KO from Dingling.
I see a KO from Dingling versus this guy. Firat Arslan has, I think his biggest victory was against Virgil Hill, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not too impressed by him. He does have 3 losses on his record. One of them coming from a guy who was like 5-0 when he was 22.
When he was 22 wins,
22 and 2 losses or something like that.
1 win, 2 losses. Back when he was undefeated, like over on his 11th fight.
So I don't know. I'm not too impressed by Firat. So again, I'm only going by what I read on this guy because we in the States haven't seen much of him at all. Darnell Wilson, Dingling Man, I'm looking for a knockout through him.
Where ESPN is exposing him.
Look for a knockout through him. Jorge Linares, the Golden Boy, versus Billy Dib.
I'm gonna go for the Golden Boy. I think this is Golden Boy's night on May 3rd, and Golden Boy, he just fits the name. So I'm gonna go.
I'm going with
25 wins.
Going with Linares too, but Billy Dib doesn't, looks like he's got a pretty stellar track too. He doesn't look like he's no punk. Definitely, the always got to go on one of these two.
That's correct.
Moving on to the next one. This is the fight we've been getting all kinds of emails on, and people asking us left and right, who's gonna win? Oscar De La Hoya versus Stevie Forbes.
Go ahead, start out.
I'm saying Steve Forbes. The reason for this being, he's not no punk. First of all, he fought at 135, and that's when he was a champ. Man, forget knowledge. Knowledge can be a hater all he wants. Steve Forbes, I'm rolling with you, baby. Don't make me look bad. Steve Forbes at 135 fought against first at 135 he was a champ, or 130. But then he went on the Contender Show as a 135, fighting against all these guys at 147 and 150 pounds, and still made it to the last fight. What you laughing about, man?
Why am I laughing?
Go ahead and say
it's like freaking shooting a BB out of a freaking moving train. I'm telling you, that's why. Because C-Force, I got nothing against you, but you fought at 130. He made his career at 130. He's not he's a super blown up 100-pound 30 light featherweight. That's what he is. Come on, man. Let's be serious about this. You're talking about Oscar at 154, who he's fought his last couple of fights at. You're gonna fight a guy coming up from 130, 135. Barely making the 147, barely getting through these guys to Oscar. Man who's got skills.
What are you talking about? He got robbed against Hopkins.
He got robbed against Hopkins.
And he whipped on Panchito.
Hopkins not at the level. He's not at the level. Nor is Panchito at the level that Oscar is in boxing skills.
But
let's be real about this.
I thought he beat them soundly.
No, I wouldn't say he beat him soundly, but he definitely beat Hopkins soundly, but I don't think about Panchito soundly.
You on crack because you're Panchito dog.
Whatever. All I'm saying is right now, let's get this straight. Oscar's going to win this fight. He's setting it up. He's going to win this fight because he's going to set it up for his big fight against Money Mayweather. Okay? And Steve Forrest, his nickname is 2 pounds. There's a reason for that, man. Come on, bro.
He's going to use his smarts and outbox him similarly to the way that Floyd Mayweather did. Not only that, Steve Forrest got everything to win and nothing to lose. He's not the one pressured in this fight. Everybody's already going against him, like you. I mean, really, nobody's really giving him a shot. I think he has a shot. I mean, he outboxes a lot of guys, and I think he's gonna go in there and do the damn thing.
I give him this: he's never been knocked out or knocked down. He's got so basically he's got a good chin.
He's got great boxing
abilities. So, but he's got no pop.
It doesn't matter.
And Oscar got a solid chin. He's got boxing ability. Okay. He's got the height. He's got the weight.
And he also runs out of gas after 5 rounds.
But not when he's got somebody.
What are you talking about? Yes, everybody after 5 rounds, Oscar, you put that shit in cruise control. You're like.
This is also you talking about an Oscar who fights like once a year. You know, he just recently lost. And now he's gonna fight 3 times again.
About to lose again.
He's not gonna lose again.
He's gonna lose again.
Whatever.
You guys watch out for this fight. Listen to Dom. Steve Forrest by decision. Hopefully by knockout.
Knockout? What are you smoking, man? I love you, man, but it's gonna be Oscar De La Hoya. It's gonna be Golden Boy's match. Like I said, no Golden Boy's gonna lose on this night. It's gonna be Oscar's night. He's going to set it up for the Mayweather rematch. A rematch that none of us wants to see, but it's going to go down.
Negative, because you know why? Because Steve Forrest is going to throw a monkey wrench at that problem. Buddy.
You know what? I'll say this. I hope he does. I honestly hope that Steve Forrest wins. I don't see it happening at all, but I hope he does.
I'm telling you.
I don't want to see that
Steve Forrest is going to box circles around. I'm telling you. You guys don't see it now. But when it happens, remember who said it first.
Alright. Whatever.
Anyways, guys, we're going to have to cut it short because my voice is gone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what we had to say today. Hopefully it was somewhat entertaining, somewhat enlightening for you guys and your viewing pleasures. Definitely watch out for the Nate Campbell interview. You guys saw already the little teaser for it. If you haven't, we're posting it as a response to this video, so check it out.
Nate Campbell is as real as it is. He is raw and he is real in full effect. I mean, gentleman. He's definitely a Southern comfort. I mean, Nate Campbell, thank you for everything. The interview, you're a gentleman.
So definitely watch out for the interview. He's got a lot of great things to say about everybody in the lightweight division. He definitely doesn't hold his tongue, he's just gonna show you a throwback of what a real champion should act like. And he's willing to take on all comers. So definitely
UK fans, he does talk about it time.
So definitely watch out for the video. It's coming out on Wednesday. And hopefully you guys like what we had to say. Anybody got any questions about Oscar De La Hoya, Steve Forrest, let us know. Hit us up or at the comments. We'll get it on and popping again like always. And this is Pound for Pound Boxing.
Voice of the new generation.
We go back like this.
I perform like Mayweather, even in Mayweather, January to December, any day, fellas. Not too much cologne, but the freaks still smell 'em. Your swagger on mute, I throw signs to tell 'em. You moving too slow, blame it on your cerebellum. The haze, the hydro, got you higher than bird feathers. I soberly integrate from state to state. Beat it up, kick 'em out, hit the interstate. My buzz stay on the rise, higher than gas prices. King of the hill, clashing with the titan, destroying competition, crushing mic devices. The flow remains strong, compare it to M. Bison. Mike Tyson, I'm biting at night, brown skin, smooth flow, and